Hello Leos, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Look, it's spring. I made it spring in the room. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. So I have to do something. What would I do for summer? Maybe we'd do like sunflowers and stuff like that. No. Anyways, welcome Leo. Welcome Pussycat Nation. We're going to do a reading for you, my dear Pussycats. I'm going to use the Shadows of the Middle Ages Oracle deck. I'm going to look at your energy and an energy outside of you. And then we're going to really look at it with, I have a Pussycat Tarot. Pussycat Tarot. What's it called? I don't remember what it's called. It's a cat tarot. And actually, I ended up picking it because it looks like it's made by exactly the same. I should check the box. That's probably the easiest way. But it is. Look at it. It's made by the same people that made the doggy tarot. I'm going to put them... yeah, maybe. Should I? Let's do it. Let's actually do it. We're going to do it for the first time in your reading. Let me give the doggies a little pre-shuffle here. We'll use 2 tarot decks. So because you're a pussycat, you guys get to have the pussycat deck, looking at your energy. And then the other person will be the dog. The other person or energy will be the dog. Okay, so you get to be the pussycats. And they get to be the dog. Okay, so let's look at Leo's energy. What's Leo's energy and the energy of something outside of them? All right. Oh, karma. This is big. This is big and heavy. You guys never, like, you actually know you always do. Even though I know I could go into Leo and there's going to be something, baby. I don't know. I'm never expecting it. And then there it is. There's something. Okay, the energy outside of you. Oh, it's a camel. Yeah, it's just like chilling. What is going on? But it's looking at you with your karma. Looking at you with your karma. Karma could be good. It could be bad. I don't know. We're going to get into the tarot and find out. Music. Music of November the 1st. Samhain, Juan, Hain, Han, whatever. It's the veil stuff. It's a thin veil. Music. Interesting. Maybe music is a form of something that cuts through the veil, cuts through time and space. Music cutting through time and space here. Okay, karma. I mean, it's talking about the universe energies. Right? We all kind of understand it. Maybe you are involved in like a karmic situation. So there could be something that you're going through that involves certain lessons and things that you're tied into that, you know, there's kind of really no getting out of it. You're kind of obligated to it. And that's about how it is. Now, it could also be like an indication that you're building up some type of positive or negative karma. You know, the universe doesn't judge it. It's just like, it's this or it's that. That's how it is. I don't know. So I'm really curious why this energy though is just like chilling and looking at you with your karma. And the camel is one that perseveres quite easily through different changing states, right? Like something could be, you know, in the desert, could be quite hot and dry all day, very hot, kill you hot, get yourself under a blanket or something. Well, no, anything. And then in the night, it could be freezing. It could go down to freezing in the desert. The extremes. But that is managing balance through extremes. What's the karma? We're getting into the cats. What's the karma that Leo's karma, your karma. You're working on karma. You're working on karma. Maybe your work is karma. What did you do? Well, I want to know what happened. Maybe it was in another life. Maybe it was in something. What is it that you did in the past that you have karma now? What did Leo do in the past that now they have karma? The three of earth. Well, that's good. No, you did good things. I think this is good karma. This is good. You're good karma. This is good. You're working really nice here. You're working together? I'm assuming you are. Tell me more about the 8 of Earth. The 8 of Earth. Oh my gosh, the sun. I love these cats. It's like, yeah, when I want in my next life, I want to be a cat. I want to be Cindy's cat. I have choices between poached fish, tuna. It's the sun. Oh, the demon cat. Oh, shit. What? That's like the devil. And the 3 of Cups. What's that? Oh. Look at all the cats are just laying around here. Isn't that interesting? They're all just like chilling in this 8 of Earth. And then, but who's standing up is the demon cat. It talks about when there's, you know, like a little bit of evil inside of us, it just has to come out. And it does. And then often it hurts something. You know, I mean, you could say the cat just needs to survive. I think it's domesticated though. It's just like a little, Larry's done it. He's caught the odd one. There's a couple that, and he brings them in the house. There's a couple I've been able to save and get them back outside. But then he'll just play with them to death. I'm like, oh man, why'd you, and Lily gives him a look like, why'd you do that? Why did you do that? It's because I wanted to. So let's see the 3 of Earth. Maybe you were building with someone here you shouldn't have been. A high priestess, sorry, the priestess. It's called the priestess. Strength. Wow. The Sky Tom. This Sky Tom cat reminds me, like it's somebody leaping. So, okay, to get an idea of this deck, working with the cat deck, they're all like kind of like a tribe of cat in each of the elements. So the sky cats, the cats that live in the sky realm, like the swords, it is the most difficult area for the cats to be living in. There's a lot of lessons to go through. They can have a lot of difficulties with one another and their environment and their own thoughts and actions. Okay, so the sky one is the hardest one here in this group, and I've started connecting these two together a little bit at times, because this is being like when your impulses take advantage of you and you do something without really thinking it through. You know, it might on the surface, what you see immediately, oh, that's good, I'm gonna go do that. But right, it's not like the Knight of Pentacles where there's, you know, long-term knowledge that is supporting a long-term outlook and kind of creating a strategy and a plan based on that. This is kind of impulsive, and right, look at it happen. I find that interesting. And then what ends up happening is the result. No, there is something. Say there is. I can't get my chair the right height. There is something that's happened here. And because of it, there is karma. And it's weird. It's almost like everyone around you is just laying low. They're all laying low. They're all laying on the ground, and they're almost as low as they can be. Now, the sun is a wonderful, wonderful energy. It's almost like others are waiting on you for something. But there's something that went on here. Something impulsive that you did in some type of a group dynamic. Everyone else was hanging tight. What is with that too? There's so many 3s. There are so many 3s in your energy. There's 3 here. Although this is funny though. This one is not a cat, but they have a friend. He's a friend, eh? He's an ocean friend. They're sea cats. But these two, they're just, you know how they're just laying there. They're just laying there. Those 3 are laying there. There's more than 3 cats in this image, but there again, there's just 3 on the ground here. 3 on the ground. There's 8 here. And then in the actual, right, again, the 3 of Pentacles, 3. Okay, so there's something to do with the dynamic of 3 in your reading, in your energy. The dynamic of 3 is important and relevant in your energy. And right, look at this again, looking at the 3s. This is all chill and lovely. It really is. It's just like, oh, what a wonderful day. Can you see this? Enjoy it. Oh yes, lovely. And it's kind of like everyone is doing, ah, who is this? What is this? What is this all about? I'm not going to lie. I feel like there's something here where you released some form of strength or self-control Something got the better of you and you reacted to it. You reacted to, hey, we all do. We're all going to do it at any time. You know, maybe as we get a little older, we get a little better, but I don't know. I see some old people that completely lose their filter. Yeah, I'm going to say, I see some old people that completely lose their filters sometimes. And then that can lead to isolation too, because they could ostracize people with their words. That could be more harsh than they need to be. Yeah, the Knight, because it's the Knight of Swords, but this one, he's about to catch that poor little bird. But look at, surrounded by birds and not doing anything. I don't know what this is specifically, right? Like, I'm picking up the little nuances here, but there's something that you were very, very good at controlling yourself with, and then you lost it. You lost it. Maybe something pushed your button, but I do feel like there's a consequence here right now that you're going through. Okay, so here's the other thing that's interesting. It's, you see, these are all little bluebirds, but this one is not. Like, it's got all this red on it, which might make it suddenly something like, oh, whoa, that is different. I have to, like, it causes you to lose your self-containment. Or you're the one that did. Again, because it also kind of looks like this one is like watching. Like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Look at, they're cute. They're friends. They'll cuddle with you. They'll lead you to, well, yeah, I guess the water. I guess the sea cats. They have access to the ocean and food. But the devil is here with the karma. How can you, okay, whatever this karma is, how can you help to rectify it? Maybe it's just something that takes time. Is there an action that Leo can actually take here to help them to clear some type of karma or karmic situation that is developed around? I feel like it's a consequence, right? Like, and I feel like we're probably more prone to experiencing unexpected consequences when we're in that sky Tom energy, as opposed to the earth Tom energy, the, yeah, right? Okay, so what could Leo do here? Is there anything Leo could do? Earth King. Earth King. Okay, these are things that need to be done in the 3D. The Earth King has a lot to give and share of oneself here also. Earth King is utilizing their experience also to pave a very progressive way forward for themselves. Okay, this is being very practical, owning up to things. Let's get more cards on it. Ooh, the moon. The moon. The sea kitten. And the Nine of Earth. This is what you could do. Okay. I think you need to look after yourself. The best way I can describe it. I think you really need to look after yourself here. And create, maybe there's somebody who's done something around you. And you're, you know, like, if you were part of this group, because that's the thing, there's a group here. So I'm just kind of like guessing, because it's your reading, that the Sky Tom was you. Maybe it was someone else here. Maybe it was someone else. Someone else has done something. And because of that, if you were connected in this group, there's automatically some sort of karmic energy that's with you, right? Because you had an energetic tie to at least 2 other people, maybe more. I feel like there's something really relevant, though, between you and 2 other people. And someone else here. So, okay, it's looking like it possibly is someone else that has reacted or done something that has caused a karmic consequence. And again, because your energy was there, intertwined, not necessarily in agreement to what was going to happen or happened, you still have the karmic consequence. So it is a little bit of hanging tight and really looking after yourself, looking after your finances, looking after your home, looking after those close to you, trying to get yourself out of any maybe fears or worries that you have going on as well. And see, like it's the same cat. Like get yourself in there. It could be also like the King of Pentacles, I feel like has, well, yeah, it's even described as this in the book here. It looks after all of the other cats and kittens in the Earth cat tribe. So taking that into the 9 though is like really looking after you. Looking after your physical self, looking after your own finances, looking after the things around you that make you feel good, like nurturing those things. What makes you feel good, that nurtures you. So nurture it back, like really, I'm gonna build a wall here and look outside the hole. That's curious, man. I kind of want to clarify that Tom and that demon cat. All right, so, okay, the bottom, 8 of Wands, the Empress, the Good Kitty, the Earth Queen, the Sea King. It's all upright. I've been shuffling like a good kitty. So, okay, it goes from Good Kitty to the Empress, which is Judgment, Empress, and this is so cute. Look at the Good Kitty. It's like the kitty god is looking down upon it. Like, you have been such a good kitty. You have been doing good things. You're a good little kitty. And then this is beautiful. This is such a beautiful picture of this mummy kitty with her babies, her little babies nursing, and they're all just kind of like cuddled together. It's such a wonderful energy. Oh, but then we got the 8 of Wands and the 2 of Sky. There's something about this kind of like, I wouldn't call it a full-on orange tabby because it's got a lot of white to it, but it's in this reading here. It's part of the 3. You see it there. And then as your advice, there it is again. And then it unfolds here. Now, if we look at this, there it is. It's one of the kittens with the Empress. But then it's also the one that's running away. And then we have, oh, the 2 of Swords with, that's the black cat is depicted as the demon. The black cat is also the one shown in the Strength card. I kind of feel like it's almost like your moods too, to some degree, like with the changes in color. So there's like the 8 of, I just got to move. I just got to do something. This 8 of Wands. I just can't stand still anymore. And moving away from this Empress, it feels like that, like moving away from something that was maybe quite warm and nurturing. And then you find yourself like this 2 of Swords. You don't know. It's like making a choice, but you can't make a choice. You don't know which is the best camp to go towards. And it's really curious, right? How the wind is obviously coming from this direction. And so that's all the information the cat's going to get in terms of scent. But the cat is looking that way. Like, it is trying to pick up scent. Like, how can I make a decision here? But they can't because they're only getting scent from one spot. So not being sure about what decision to make. Maybe I don't know. I don't know the specifics of what went down here, but you were connected to others, and I think someone else here did something. Maybe it caused you to react. Maybe somebody did something here and it caused you to react quickly. And it's almost like, okay, just settle it all down. Really gather yourself up here and look after you. Okay, let's see this other. Actually, before I even get there, how are you connected to the other? How is Leo connected to the other, to this camel? Cauldron. Oh, that is like putting a whole bunch of different elements together and creating something. I feel like it's one of the others in this group. Heart. Letter. Heart. Get out of town. There's a scarab, but it's reversed, right? This is almost like a great big scarab beetle that they're trying to kind of, so in the story here, they're not actually wanting to play with this. They're working together as a team to try to get it to go in the direction they want to get it out of their area because it's just too big and creepy. They want it out. So as working as the three of them, they can do that because they can kind of control where it can't go. So it forces it to go in another direction. That's really interesting because the scarab in the reverse, though, is protecting the sun. Something happened here. Something happened here where things were very clear and open and warm and comfortable, and then they suddenly did not become that. And I feel like because some, oh man, okay, right, I haven't had this deck for very long, but now I'm starting to see on it. Okay, look at these two cats, same kind of coloration, isn't it? So yeah, somebody here, it's almost like if we were all working together to keep something that's very uncomfortable. We don't want this here, but this one got distracted and went off and did something else. And then, so where did the beetle go? The beetle is representing like bringing the light, bringing the sun, bringing truth, clarity, and openness. But it got reversed. Somebody did something here. The letter heart. So there could be somebody has sent something that comes from their heart. Somebody has said something that comes from their heart here. Somebody wants to or wanted to. All right, let's look at the camel. It's just chilling. Oh, wow, the lovers. It's a nice energy. The lovers. Why is the camel looking over at you? The Six of Earth. It's cute. Everybody is like learning to share. And it's always like, see, this dog is like nosing this one over here. Here, you take that. You take that. They're sharing their toys. Sharing. The camel, why the camel is looking over at you? It's sharing. I don't think you're in a position to share. Now, though, to be honest, that's kind of funny. Charitability? Maybe this energy is expecting some sort of charitability from you, but you do not look like, no, you're in a position to do that. The Lovers, the Hermit, the Fire Guardian, which is the Knight of Wands, and Justice. What's with the Six of Earth? Maybe this is someone you're manifesting. It's almost like this energy is kind of waiting for you or something. The Six of Sea, the Six of Fire, we have a whole bunch of sixes. Six of Earth, Six of Sea, Six of Fire, and the Moon. The Moon is part of your energy here, going from Sea Kitten to Nine of Earth. I don't know why you should, it just feels like you should, to some extent, isolate yourself. I don't want to tell anyone to isolate themselves in a way that would make them feel like lonely or missing out on life, but the Empress on the bottom, Ace of Sky, Empress. What's with the Cauldron? What's with the Cauldron? The Eight of Sea, the Eight of Cups. I don't know. Okay, yeah, no, there's something here. You've walked away from manifesting something. I think you were manifesting something with this person. I don't know if they're part of the group that you were dealing with before. I mean, because you're sort of being guided, too, to be really, really practical in whatever situation it is that you find yourself here. And look after your own interests, too, with kind of like the Nine of Earth, the Nine of Pentacles. Because you have the Six of Cups, though, I feel like this camel energy knows you from something. So it's almost as if some type of success has shifted into some type of illusion or fears here. The Four of Sky, again, it's kind of like the sky energies. Well, the swords are not necessarily the easiest in the tarot, but it's tricky. The Eight of Fire, this is the Cauldron. And the Two of Fire, remember the Two of Fire and the Two of Sky are so similar. Like, what path do you take? Which way should you go here? You're indecisive. I really do feel like you're kind of indecisive. You're thinking... You're thinking about the future, but you're also caught up in something right now. How do you know this camel card? This camel, because it really looks like someone who's like watching for you. I don't know what it is that you're tangled up in, but they're watching for you. Look at this, like, just to really emphasize that for you. These cards are all their cards. They're all on the table facing you, and it's all connected to the Lovers with Justice. This is somehow someone who is part of your path. They know it. I don't know that you know it, to be honest. And you could be dealing with something here that you have to deal with. What was I asking? Oh, yeah. How do you know them, though? Like, I asked it with the Cauldron. And it's just like manifesting something or walking away. You walked away from something. The Ace of Sea. How do you know them? This person is connected to some sort of new beginning for you, like an emotional new beginning. The Seven of Earth, Eight of Earth, the World, Fire. The Seven of Fire, the World. So that's an interesting combination. It's kind of like protecting something. Protecting the higher ground, keeping the higher ground here. This little dog, right? Like, he's smaller than these guys. The fact that he has the higher ground puts him at an advantage. And then that's over. Like, there's some sort of protection that is over. The Eight of Earth and Seven of Earth is kind of like getting back. Getting back, making magic. Putting things together here in your life. But there's something that stands, there's karma. There is a karma that stands between you and some sort of future that you're moving towards. Oh, I wanted to clarify. I've had this week these readings really long. Not to say, but I do have some degree time constraints. I don't live in a void. Demon cat. What is with the demon cat? Oh, the King of Pentacles. What is this? You need to deal with this. But that's the thing. That was the advice. What do you have to do? Oh, what do you need to do with this? King of Pentacles. What do you need to do with him? You need to get rid of him. I don't know. I shouldn't say it like that. Because then you go into the Nine of Pentacles. So tell me about this king. Oh, the Four of Pentacles. Oh, God. The Four of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. So many fucking cards here. Sorry. Six of Cups. The 10 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. Oh my God. Who is this guy? This guy. This energy is depleting. I don't know. This could be a partner. Could be a boss. Could be a husband, a father. It could be anybody. But he's depleting, man. This person will, I don't know, it almost feels like this person will take advantage of your finances or close off their energy in a way that they don't have to share anything with you, but you got to share with them. All I can see, you got to get rid of that. I don't know who or what that is, but that's the problem. The King of Pentacles is this, that's the problem. The Nine of Earth. the World and the High Priestess. Okay, the High Priestess was over here with the Strength card. Isn't she just cute? Surrounded by all of her amethyst. She's so cute. So, turning off this, okay. The Nine of Pentacles. Spiritual sovereignty. I want to say it's like, okay, because the World is you've properly completed something here. This is all part of the King of Pentacles energy. So whether you've done it or not, once you have successfully completed some type of physical financial sovereignty for yourself, there is something here next for you to work on in terms of your spiritual sovereignty. Okay, so let's see this High Priestess. She's just a little bit. It's the freaking bit of the Nine of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles. It is very important that you have full sovereignty going forward. Spiritual and physical sovereignty. I feel like the spiritual sovereignty is coming across as some type of karmic tie here that you either have to get yourself out of. It's something that maybe it just takes time. Why do they have the Lovers? The Ten of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. I don't know. Maybe you and this person have both been down a pretty bad road. Maybe you and this person have both been involved in some, like, a sword energy. This sword energy is coming across as, you know, if you react to it too quickly at the wrong time, it'll bite you in the ass at the end of the day. And this kind of like grounding, getting your footing again with this Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. I don't know. You may not. Like, this Six of Cups energy could just be pointing towards that this is some type of a soulmate for you. And you and this person are destined upon a path with one another at some point in the journey. And it looks like the point in the journey here is some sort of karmic energy, whether it is a physical sovereignty that you need to attain both. You need physical and spiritual sovereignty here to be able to move forward. You and this person are one and the same. Will have the same feelings for each other, maybe even have experienced similar situations in life. The King of Cups is at the bottom, keeping it all together, keeping it emotionally together. All right, I'm gonna go do the extended. In the extended, I'm gonna ask, what is the unexpected situation? What is an unexpected situation coming towards you? I'll ask about this person too. This person looks like they're just kind of in a wait for you. I feel like they're kind of excited about the wait with this fire guardian dog. But yeah, so we'll see. What is the unexpected situation coming towards you and towards this person as well. Thank you so much, pussycats. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.